Hello to my channel Chinese Star. Today we will bring you the following hot and exciting news. Legend of Wang Yibo's magazine. The Legend of Wang Yibo's magazine. It is possible that in the future all Wang Yibo's magazines will be limited editions. Wang Yibo, who ranked 7th in the top 10 sales of domestic entertainment magazines, waved his hand and toyed with a limit of 50,000 seconds after breaking the record, a person who could dominate the top 10 if the magazine had no limit. Internal Entertainment loves to put all the artists in a big competition. Today it's a historical beauty, tomorrow it's a red carpet beauty, whether it's a handsome man with gray hair or a top magazine cover. The theme of domestic entertainment is always indispensable. Just some really different topics. From the perspective of appearance, aesthetics is something that everyone has different opinions on. Therefore, what can really arouse widespread discussion among an artist's fans is data that can be collected seriously, such as whether the top entertainer in the country on the cover is Wang Yibo. For men's fashion that opened for sale on February 14, 2020, Wang Yibo took first place with 876,888 copies, sales exceeding 25 million. For Cosmos Fashion, which opened for sale on February 12, 2020, Wang Yibo took first place with 660,000 copies, sales exceeding 13.2 million. Second, Super L opened for sale on March 30, 2020, Wang Yibo took third place with 367,127 copies and sales exceeding 12.4 million. Magazine opened for sale on April 10, 2020, Wang Yibo ranked 5th with 259,222 copies, sales exceeding 12.35 million copies. Marie Claire opened for sale on May 15, 2020, Wang Yibo with 304,047 copies, sales exceeding 12.16 million become the 6th person. Wang Yibo became the 8th with 245,726 copies of Vogue film, released on November 4, 2020, with sales exceeding 9.82 million, and 8th with GQ Style, released on April 8, 2020, with sales of Wang Yibo of 225,324 copies, a quantity exceeding 8.9 million copies and ranking 9th. Among the sales of domestic entertainment magazines, Wang Yibo accounts for 7 of the top 10 magazines, and the time period between these 7 magazines is very short. There are even magazines 2 days apart, but the Wang Yibo's influence still made the magazine successful. Monday. And this data has not been broken yet, Wang Yibo's performance still accounts for 7 of the top 10. Of course, if it were not for the later period of no purchase restrictions on all Wang Yibo magazines, I believe that this data will not be something. Now it is a physical magazine publication for domestic entertainment. Wang Yibo accounts for 10 of the top 10 sales. Wang Yibo is definitely the real star on the covers of domestic entertainment magazines. Even if other artists brag about their expressive abilities, the sales are still here, no matter how good they are. Implementation. Why is revenue so poor? Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe to our support channel.